When you are looking to solve real world business problems with machine learning, you just don't go ahead, collect your raw data and feed it into the machine learning model. In order to get most optimal performance from your machine learning model, you need to come up with a strategy with a framework. In this video, I'm going to describe an end-to-end life cycle process in machine learning through which you can be sure that whatever you are going to feed into your machine learning model will be suitable and will give you the optimal results. So let's get started. The first thing which you need to do in terms of defining a correct machine learning paradigm is to define the business and product problems correctly, which, if done right, half of the work is already accomplished. This is because understanding the business motivation, technical requirements, and stakeholders' concerns will lead to the success of the deployed machine learning solution. Therefore, it is very important to understand the business problem before starting and to have well defined business questions that the data would answer after that. So, there are a lot of things which you can do with while defining this business problem. You need to answer the questions like what is the dependent variable we are trying to model? How was the problem handled in the past? How would the end users benefit from this? And would they use the system as a standalone or it will be integrated into an existing system? Also, in the same step, you can come up with the questions like what is the latency required? Where will the model be deployed? How many predictions are expected per minute? So on. Once that's done, next step is to have metrics established. Matrix establishment is the next step after understanding the business problems and defining them. First, you should obtain observable and attributable metrics that will encapsulate solving the problem. Sometimes your business is only interested in optimizing their existing business KPIs, so you have to be able to align the model performance metrics with solving the business problem. In real world, it is also good to optimize for one metric rather than using multiple metrics for sub-goals. It will help in a better model performance ranking and also easier to align the team around one single metric. Then we have the step of data gathering or data collection. Data gathering is a process of gathering data to solve the problem statement. So it is crucial to have a good understanding of the problem at hand, as we mentioned in the defining of the business problem step, because it guarantees that the data collected would represent the problem we are trying to solve. External data sources might come from the external organizations like government, regulatory authorities, and so on. Next step is exploring what you have collected. In this step, we would like to have a better understanding of the collected data and have better intuition of whether the collected data represents the problem we are trying to solve or not. A very good starting point is to have quick look at the data features to get an intuition about which feature could be useful, which has no variance and therefore will add small predictive power. Last but not least, it is all about data cleaning. It is now a well-known fact that in the data science community, the data scientists spend 80% of their time cleaning data. The reason for that is that your model is only good as your data, and the solution for a lot of complex problems might be in the data, not in the model. Data problems arise from missing data, errors in data entry, login issues, changing schemas due to the product changes, and problems in the data merging. A very common problem is missing data. To handle this problem, it is important to have a good understanding of the root cause and analyze the missing data to know whether it's at random or not. Another critical data cleaning step is dealing with outliers. Outliers might be due to problems in data collection, such as data entry errors or logging hiccups. Outliers can be removed outright, truncated, or left, depending on their source and the business implications of including them or not. So you can imagine that out of these five life cycle steps in machine learning, when you start, the most important step is data cleaning. Because look, more and more models are coming into the market which are ready to be used. So you don't have to go in and write the algorithms for the model. It will all be about the data which you are inputting into that model. So the better your data will be, the better model will be able to service your business requirement as per machine learning and artificial intelligence. So this is it. Just for the next steps, there will be steps like feature engineering, model selection, model training and evaluation, and plus deployment. But that only comes after you have done these five steps correctly. And most importantly, again, it's all about data cleaning. I hope that this was useful. Thanks for listening and watching.